Pacific stuff?
Pacific. Yeah, I got a few. I went through, man, and like you said, a lot of mine are in 2000, 2001.
You're live, man.
All right, we're live. What's going on, guys?
Hello, hello.
We're here for 90's Insert Awesomeness. My name is Jason. I'm MrFisherbike, and this is my buddy Mike, Sticks and Seams.
Hello, hello.
And we know that a lot of you guys out there love to talk about cards, but a lot that me and him talk about. Oh, is it live now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're live.
All right, I didn't see that. It just popped up on mine. Okay. But me and Mike, we like to talk about 90's cards, and we've both spent quite a bit of time researching it and pulling out ones that we like and buying ones that we like and trading for them. We're going to go ahead and start off now with what we love to talk about and find hidden gems, and is Pacific. And we both agree, and multiple other people do, that it's underrated. They didn't get enough love back in the day because maybe they were, the redheaded stepchild of baseball cards. But as we've gotten older, we love them. So I'm gonna let Mike hop on and go ahead and take the reins on this one with the Pacific.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was a kid in '89. I was like 10 years old when the '89 Upper Deck came out. So Upper Deck ruled the waves back then, and Pacific were the dollar packs and the convenience stores that nobody really wanted. Like Jason alluded to, there were some amazing cards, and they pioneered a lot of the technology that the cards today kind of adopted. So I wanted to show off some examples of these cards, and they were pretty tricky. Some plain looking cards were 1 in 300 some odd packs. They had retail only, exclusive, regional only, 7-Eleven only. So we could probably talk for a week just on Pacific. So I'm just going to rip through some cards here. The first one I wanted to show off is this. This is from 99 Revolution. It has a rainbow foil in the middle and then a red foil on the outside with etching in it. These are serial numbered. I doubt you'll be able to see this, but they're serial numbered on the bottom here to $2.99, and they were retail only exclusives. So that's a pretty cool card, a pretty rare card. And
did you look up the odds on that one?
I don't think it had odds on that one.
One of the question marks.
Yeah, one of the big things with Pacific, their base cards looked almost identical to a lot of their inserts, and the only difference is small serial numbering strategically placed kind of around the back. So I caution you, because a lot of sellers sell it as something it's not, so make sure you have those serial numbers. This is kind of a cheap one, but it's just a beautiful card, and it kind of showcases their die cut action, and it was 99 Crown collection.
I love those.
This is the gold Crown die cut, and they were 1 in 37 packs, and it's a beautiful card, and you can have it for cheap. I'm a PC guy, Griffey and Nomar, like Jason, with Nomar and Movon and such, so I cannot hang with the big boys on the Griffey cards.
Some of those are crazy. Yeah.
So I have to kind of pick my little spots here, and Pacific has some really nice ones. So kind of piggyback, and here's another cool one, and I don't know if you can really see it, but right over here, it's the EO portraits from 99 Omega, and these are 173 packs, and it's just a little pixelated picture of Griffey flat. You can't see it at all, but when you hold it up to some light, it shines through, and they were really cool cards. So
hold that up again, Mike Moynihan. Can you go large screen on him?
I'm trying to see if I can. Doesn't help. Well, you can see it now.
There you go.
So they made these for a series of years, but again, this is a pretty 1 in 2 boxes got you one of these cards, and I have to assume there was at least 10 players in the set. So pretty affordable card you can have, and I actually have one of those to give away. We're going to do some trivia questions throughout this. So
well, and you said 1 in 2 boxes, and back then those boxes were 36 packs, 24
correct.
Packs. 36. So right there, you're looking at 1 in 72, and which is really 1 in 720 to get your player.
See, so that's not bad. This is from 98 Revolution. There we go. This is the Major League Icons. These cards are really cool too. Again, the die cut, the foil edging. So you got to watch the condition with the points on the kind of the shield, but These cards are 1 in 121 packs.
Yeah.
So again, another beautiful card you can get for a big enough player in the 90s that won't break the bank on you. You have any to show off, or you just want me to keep looking through
No,
them?
I got a couple. And before we really get too much into it, I forgot to mention in the beginning the super chat. I know that you guys have seen the ones that have been in the other ones. Go ahead and, if you can, go ahead and throw down a super chat. We're sending 30, or not me, Bench Clears sending 30% of the donations to Signatures for Soldiers, and that also every $5 gets you into a giveaway, and they're doing at least 7 boxes of cards that they're giving away. You know, the guys, they're real generous, so they might be doing more. I don't know what they got going on behind the scenes, but they definitely are giving away at least 7 boxes. And when you do super chat, like I said, every $5 gets you a entry. And we're also going to do some trivia and a couple giveaways just here too. But I got this one's one of my favorite. And again, the writing is so small, but I believe this is 99.
Oh yeah, thorn in the side.
Thorn in the side, and it's like you were just saying with the points, you got to be real careful with the points. But it's a beautiful card, and just the design. You go back and look at what used to be out back then.
And I caution again, when you're putting that in a penny sleeve, it's frustrating. Just because
oh my gosh,
really nick the little side of the penny sleeve to put that in, so things don't get caught.
Yeah, you got to look at the sides right here when you're going in. If it's on the top, you're safe, but on the bottom of the sides, it's a nightmare.
They're tough. That's a beautiful card.
Yeah.
Have you seen this one before, Jay?
Hold on, we got to go back to small screens. Yes. I had that in my watch list before.
It's 99 Crown Collection Pacific Cup. These are 1 in 721 packs. These cards.
That's why it sat on my watch list.
Yeah, I mean, it's just cool card. I mean, as far as the imagery, it's nothing crazy, but the technology of the die cut is really cool.
Yeah, and that was a 9.
Yeah,
and that's a die cut all over. So I mean, that's a tough card to get a 9 on.
Yeah, look, it presents really nice. It's a nice, clean copy. Did you pull any? What'd you got? Oh yeah. Is that Pivotal Players?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, those are cool cards too.
And you mentioned that too. What's cool is, if you can see it, I'm not sure, the little circle there, it's not going to focus.
No, it incidentally, I had to take photos of all of mine to enlarge them because I couldn't read them.
There you go.
Oh, that one came out nice. Yeah, there it is.
It says, that's one thing that I liked about Pacific, is a lot of on the number circle, it tells you what the insert is. If it, like the front of this, it doesn't really say anything about Pivotal Players on the front. So if you're going to find it, you got to look for it on eBay or wherever you find them and search for it. But it says the name on the bottom in the number circle.
Not on every single one.
Not on every one. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty tricky. Some are in Spanish. So yeah, I can't read.
What was the one that's in Spanish? A lot of the was it Aficionado had some in Spanish?
They might have as well.
Yeah, I didn't pull any of those.
I got this one here, 99 Revolution, the foul pole fusion.
Foul poles,
so it's not real game use or anything. It's just cool that they put the netting in there. Those cards are pretty. They're 1 in 49 packs, so one every other box.
Yeah, you can keep going. I'm just looking at the comments and stuff.
This is another one. I have a duplicate copy, so I'll be giving that away during trivia for this one. And it's 98 Paramount. It's the fielder's choice. Yeah. So in the webbing of the glove, it's all like laser cut out, and they were 1 in 73 packs. I also have an example of the 99, and this is actually like leather webbing.
Yeah, those are nice.
Bill, Hall of Fame collector.
Yeah,
there are gold versions of these. They were like test versions, and I think he has the Maddox. He might even just have picked up the Manny because
I think he did. Yeah,
like the best stuff.
Thank you, Bill, the Hall of Fame collector, for the donation.
We got 98 Aurora. This is a cool card too. To me, you know what it looks like? 007.
It does. It looks like the Goldeneye.
Kings of the Major Leagues, 1 in 361 packs.
Okay.
So I mean, it's not the flashiest card, no autograph, no nothing, but that's a super rare card.
Well, like I just read it. Card Hobbyist said, before autos and relics, inserts were the chase cards. I
Yeah.
remember being so happy getting a Diamond King or an Ultra Leaders. Dude, it couldn't have been more right. And it's the same with these.
Yeah,
And when
they're amazing. And you
relics and
can't
autographs came out, your mind is blown.
blown, blown,
Yep.
blown. I can't talk about Pacific, right? If we don't show these, the
Oh,
Kramer's
you
Choice.
have to. I know people are waiting for you to run some knowledge on those.
So these Kramer's Choice are this is they were 1 in 721 packs, and obviously they're oversized, so they weren't in a pack. It was like on a box topper for these. They did make smaller ones in varying years. They have different types. There was a Cyrene, I believe. There was like a canvas version. There might even have been an acetate version on some of them. Different colors. There were blues. I think I have a Nomar, and the Nomar is small. That
It
definitely
is.
pack. But Kramer himself was so particular about his product and his brand that he made his employees like hand collate these. So they had to like manually put them in everything one by one. So you got to respect somebody that runs their company that way, especially because they weren't blowing down any doors.
No.
They were getting beat by Pinnacle at that time.
Pinnacle was doing
Upper
big
Deck for sure. Fleer Ultra was wrecking them, so, and he still took pride in his product. So I like that, man. Oh, man, you're getting burned.
Thanks, guys. hey, my ugliness just got $20. Thank you, Philly Joe.
All right. That's right.
Don't
you
hate
got
me.
any more to show off? I can probably dig some more out, but
I do got a couple.
Some of my tops.
You were mentioning just like the base cards. Gosh, I can't read. My eyes are so shot. The base cards are nice, but they have some that I'd mistake that for a base card. That's the what's it? Legacy, Diamond Legacy. So like you look at the revolutions that you showed in the beginning, that was a base card. That one wasn't, but some of the base cards look just like the insert cards.
Look just like that first one, the revolution.
Shine's just not doing it. But got
the
that
base part of this is gold, so you would think that one's actually nicer because it's gold foil and it's the base, and you got to watch out because sellers try and sell it like it's something different. So that's a good question.
That is a good question. Go ahead.
For me, I guess for the same reason why that triple logo man just sold for like $4.2 million. They just have a more celebrity base. I think there's a lot more higher profile people that follow and watch and collect basketball. Baseball wise, for me, the GOATs are like vintage, and a lot of the new collectors don't know who they are. Or, they watch them, obviously. Griffey, I would say, is probably closest.
Yeah.
Along with, Bonds and, those type of players. But they just didn't have the same.
Four-leaf. Damn, dude. Throw that up there, Mike.
The what?
Four-leaf just donated $100.
All right. What up, Eric?
Thank you, Eric. Thank you. That's great, dude. Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. That's what I was going to say. The basketball, I think, has more. This is going with Francesco's. I hope I say that right. Francesco. His question. I think basketball has more of a celebrity following also, or I don't want to say shorter time frame like Jordan in the grand scheme.
He's relevant.
He's still relevant. And people are chasing the next Jordan. And baseball, nobody really says the next Griffey, the next Jeter. They do, but they don't. Not like you hear in basketball.
No, nowadays it's like, are they going to be as good as their dad was?
Exactly. Like
juniors. Yeah.
You see the Brockton Rocks? That's what I just said on the last stream. They got 5 players on the Brockton Rocks that are not juniors, but sons. Keith Folk's son, Manny Ramirez Jr., Pedro Martinez's son, David Ortiz's son, and
dude, that's awesome. I did not
one
know
more.
that.
It's insane. It's insane.
Do you know when they first came about? I think Bill Murray had some sort of ownership stake in them.
Oh, really?
Like the
that makes
actor.
sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. He's got his hand in everything. People that don't like checklists, if all checklists look like this, I would take all of them.
Oh, and I guess we'd be remiss to not mention that. Yes, the checklists were actually big players in Pacific because they made what were they, platinum blue or titanium blue? They made like variations, and those were so difficult to get, and there were checklists as well. So if you're a player collector, they're just as hard to kind of
They're
track and get.
ridiculously hard.
100%.
Now,
Pacific, I didn't appreciate it, man. They have such cool technology in their cards.
I remember going to shows and picking up, you know how you'd get those cards? I wish I had one out. You'd get the cards that look like homemade cards that fake refractor backs,
They were
usually
Pacific
like
cards.
giant. Well, you'd get those, but also the ones that people would put on like frames of Michael Jordan or Shaq, really shiny fake cards. I'd bring those home thinking that that's what I had. I turn it over and it's a Pacific card. So, you know, I'd pay 50 cents and I didn't appreciate it like that. And my dad was like, why'd you get those cards? There was a Jordan, this or that, or a Griffey or whatever, a Nomar, a Teddy ball game. And it's like, I don't know, this was pretty cool. I got 15 of Griffeys that are.
Yeah, they didn't play.
You know,
no. Do you remember the candy bar when Ken Griffey Jr. had a chocolate bar?
Hold on.
Do you have it? Do you have one of those? Incidentally, Pacific produced that.
Yep.
So it's just, I mean, they kind of had their hands in it. Yeah, there it is. I don't even own one of those. That's awesome.
No
I remember eating the candy bar, and I don't remember the chocolate being that good, but I remember wanting it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Right, where's the Pacific? Right there.
Nice.
In the corner. Yeah, there's no chocolate in it, but I bought that at a show, and my dad's like, "What are you doing?" I had a blue one with chocolate in it because there's a baby blue one.
Yes, there is.
I ate the chocolate and threw the wrapper away. It was disgusting. The chocolate was like,
the chocolate wasn't good. I remember that. But hey,
Thank you. Oh man, I didn't say it. Reindeer Studios, thank you, dude. I'm not rich like Four Leaf either. That guy is a baller.
Yeah, Four Leaf. What up, Eric?
Let's
want me to do some trivia?
Yeah, let's do a trivia. One of yours.
All right, we'll do one.
And show the prize you're giving away for it. So how we'll do this too, I was thinking if Mike can do a line or actually just keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on the comment. Since you're asking the question, I'll keep an eye on the comments. First person that answers it right, obviously, is the one to get it.
Yeah, just pay attention for me. All right, so this question is a pretty easy one, but what technology did Pinnacle pioneer in the 90s? Did we get one yet?
Not yet.
It's like incidentally one of my favorite technologies.
Oh, absolutely.
Autos close. Oh, I think I just see
popping up now.
I think it cometh an egg. Yeah.
I think it cometh.
Kind of look like that. Now, incidentally, this is the first Dufex. This is the first year of Dufex. I think it was like 92, 93 Score Select. They had several chase sets. It was like a rookie one, a pitchers, Smoking Heat. I don't know, something like that. This was Select Chase Stars, the Griffey. I pulled this as a kid out of the pack, so that's cool that I still have it. But
which one were you giving away for that one?
We're going to give away the
check us on that
portraits, the 99 Omega EA portrait, portraits 170. So you got it. Was it come with an egg?
I think it was. That's what it popped on mine. But if Moynihan can check that too, make sure our internet's matching up.
It was Ken's cardboard was first.
All right, Ken.
Ken's cardboard.
All right, perfect.
Technically, I was first. I answered first, but I'm not eligible. And I also am about a minute in front of the stream because we're live here. So it's not fair for me to win because I can answer first. But
that's why I want you to be the one to check it. Yeah, we'll go by Mike's because he's the one. He's the host. So, all right. And you show that Dufex again. That one I pulled out a couple Dufex, and one of them I think is pretty. I know that we don't say the iconic word, but it's pretty stinking iconic.
Yeah.
Right. Backwards.
I love that one.
He's
I might even have one of those. So he's putting little film slides in.
Yeah, the negatives. Yeah.
Them, and I actually have some of those film slides. I'm trying to see if I left any of. Ooh, I have a whole bunch.
See if I can. I got some over here on the wall. See him right there?
Yeah, you have the whole run of Nomar, don't you?
That's Nomar. 2 rows of Nomar, 1 row of Movan, and 1 row of Pedro Martinez. Nice. Oh, the Fuego. I still don't have that. Yeah.
They re-release these now. They're not as nice as the old ones.
Yeah, no. There's nothing. And I think Bill, the Hall of Fame collector, said it earlier. We're never going to see cards like they were back in the 90s, in the mid-90s.
No, see, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah, no, they're awesome. Yeah, Bill's right, 100%.
Yeah.
You want me to do my other one? Or you want to go?
We can. And let's point that out, too. So you see how it says museum collection on the bottom there by my thumb? there's some like this Mo is Dufex, but it's Starburst.
Oh yeah, there is a variation. Yeah.
So you got to keep an eye on that. And then they did. This is a different the Naturals set. Let's see if I can pop it up a little bit. The Naturals, it's an artist proof, so you can see how it says artist proof in the back.
Yeah, that's a nice car.
The background, but that's also Starburst on the bottom. It doesn't say museum collection.
Do you remember the Cooperstown collection set from Pinnacle? It was like a box set you could get. Well,
Yeah.
they made a variation with Dufex, and I've been searching for that Griffey. I always get outbid. I think they only produce like 250 sets or something like that. That's wild, but it's just a beautiful technology on an old cool card.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna since we did one of your trivias, I want to hop in and start my top 10. We figured me and Mike have a little outline because we're nerds. We have to have a plan so we don't sound too goofy. You know how my famous live streams go where it's the computer wins when I fight it. But so I'm gonna throw it some of my top 10. I'm gonna blaze through them because we got not a crazy amount of time, but a lot to talk about with these inserts because this is near and dear to my and Mike's heart. And I know Lou and Bob and Bill, the Hall of Fame collector, a lot of you guys are near and dear to inserts. So in no particular order, and this is not blowing smoke or anything up to Mike, but I label all mine where I got them so I don't forget. So in 2019, Sticks and Seams, there we go, sent me this. And this is the Flair 96 Flair Diamond Cuts. And I tell you, this is there's no justice for this.
No, that's a beautiful card.
Let me see if
I had my Griffey out. I put it back.
Did you?
Yeah, it's like a thicker stock too, so it really is like a diamond surface. It's cool.
It is. And if you guys haven't seen, I'm not gonna be able to do any justice with that. If you guys haven't held one of these in your hands, get one on eBay. Even if it's just of a random player, you're gonna fall in love with them.
Yeah, they're affordable still. I mean, there's some inserts I think during the pandemic that I sat on. I'm like, they're always there. They're 10, 15 bucks, 20 bucks. That blew up to well over 100. It was the Fleer Metal Universe, the All Galactic team where they're like in outer space. They're awesome cards. But that Griffey went for like 120, 130 at one point. It was like a $10 card all day.
Yep. And we got, I pulled out the wrong one. Hold on. I think I pulled out the wrong one. Here you go. All right. So these don't get a whole lot of love, but the Centurions.
Centurions are nice.
This is the refractor version, and it's numbered 7 of 75. And something to note about that. See how see if I can focus it again. See how the numbering is stamped different? That's normal. If you see where they're the same size, that's one of the fake, whatever you want to call it, stamped ones it's not real.
Backdoored stuff.
Whatever you want to call it, yeah. And then we were talking about this one earlier, the Essential Credential.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's numbered 10 of 99. And think about this, guys.
Do you have the Nomar?
7. I don't have the Essential Credentials. I got the credentials.
This is it.
Show us. Small screen, Mike. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have the credentials. I don't have the Essential Credentials. And that's a shout out to the Essential Credentials podcast, too.
Absolutely. That's where I got a lot of my knowledge, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
I miss those, yeah.
So that's numbered to 99 in 1997. So that's a big one, too, for me. 98. Fleer, the Skybox.
Is that a PMG?
This is a PMG.
Nice.
And it is right there, numbered to 50. And again, the stamp that's authentic. I've had all the guys for Essential Credentials podcast check it out before I bought it, and one of them actually sent that link to me.
That's awesome.
Diamond Cuts.
Another beautiful card.
Solid card.
Reasonable. They're reasonably priced. Griffey's in it. I think Jeter's in it.
I think Griffey and Jeter, of course, are the high.
Yeah, they are
most expensive ones. One that doesn't get much love, and I didn't put it in a top or a mag because it didn't quite fit. It's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, but I like that card.
It's a die cut on the bottom. Why 3 digits on the first number? Which one are you talking about? The
Was it your essentials?
essentials?
Did
Well,
they do
essential
a free
and
run?
yeah. I have no idea when it only goes to 99 why they did that with the zeros. I've not been able myself to find too much info. And this doesn't make much sense either, other than what I can think of is they stamped the refractors first of the slash and 75. And then the 3 numbers on the first number, most likely my thought has that because they have the regular version is numbered to 500. So they have the machine already set with 3 numbers, and then they probably pre-stamped.
That makes sense.
Other ones. This is one of my big boys. I'm so happy I got this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This is the number to 50, the molten metal, and this is goldish. You can't really tell too bad, but it's kind of like that EO.
Yeah.
Where it's die cut-ish, poked holes, whatever you want to call it. The Fortune 15.
Beautiful.
And
yeah, I almost pulled mine out. I have the Pop 1. I have that PSA 10.
Oh, really? Dude, it's the refractor version?
Yep.
Oh, dude, that's a massive card. This is right up there to me with the man. So, and this one right here is also a running joke. I don't know if any of the guys are in here from Essential Credentials. I haven't seen them. But the Warp Zone, this is a running joke with them because I bought this and Greg didn't buy it, and I ended up finding one and sending the link to him so he was able to get it. But underrated. Warp Zone.
They made those, what, 2 years?
1999, yeah.
I have the other version.
Yeah, that's the less sought after, but whatever.
Yeah.
And I had to throw an auto in there, and this is from, oh man, again, 98, I believe. It's so small writing. But chirography or chirography, however you say it, that's such a clean, sweet card. And it doesn't get...
It has a nice signature.
It's a beautiful signature, but the card is just so sharp. And the back, it tells you a nice little blurb.
One of my dream cards is the Griffey of that with his hat backwards. So it's like 2,000 or 3,000. Could be even triple that now. I'm not sure.
Oh, it is. It's probably 35 to 4 at least.
That's nuts.
But that's my top 10.
Nice. That was a good top
Go
10.
ahead. I'll do a trivia question here. So, Mike Moynihan, if you can keep an eye on the answers. The one that I'm giving away is this one. Move on. Picture Perfect. I was wrong yesterday when I told you Lumberjacks. But this one's
cool cards too, man.
5,000, yeah. And I think honestly everybody needs a little bit of Move On in their PC. So
yeah.
It's a quintessential 90s. So this is again a little bit easier. So if everybody's ready. Lynchpins is an underrated set. Yes, it is.
You might see.
What was the first serial number card? What year and set was the first serial number card? It all just shoots up all at once on mine, so I don't know.
I hadn't seen anything come up yet.
And it's an iconic set. I mean, it really is an insert. It's
I know what it is.
Look for it, yeah. Giving a little bit of a hint.
Oh, I think Ken's wiping everybody out, man. I think he got it.
Ken hasn't popped up on mine yet. No, it's not. It's not it.
Oh no, yeah, it might have been. Did Lou?
The first one I see that has it.
Is it Lou Rock?
The first one on mine is Otto Olson. Oh. But let's check with Moynihan. It's 91 Donruss Elite. They're numbered at 10,000.
You're right, Otto
Olson. All right. And I wish I had one. Otto, after this is all done, we'll get through Moynihan or whatever, and we'll get your address and send these things out. And Ken, I have yours, so I can give it to Mike too. Yep. I wish I had one of those, but it's the number to 10,000. It's typical elite. So like, here's another elite.
So that one doesn't count to me, the first one, because Griffey's not in it. He's not in it till 92.
Right. That's the Ripken one, right? Everybody was looking for the Ripken.
Yeah, the Ripken.
So it's there, and they've held steady on the numbering to 10,000. I mean, I remember when I got this one's numbered to 10,000.
Yeah.
I got the 95 numbered to 10,000. Where's the number? Right there by my finger. So they stuck with that. And if you think about it, I know a lot of people have talked in their videos and stuff about that type of numbering being high, but you got to think about it back then. 10,000 to get a card with the stamp number on it. Yeah. You know,
absolutely. I don't remember pulling one as a kid, and I must have opened five-row monster boxes filled with dollars of just junk, you know.
And the 7-Eleven that I went to, was it a 7-Eleven at the time? Might have been a Pickwick, but they had packs of those, and I'd go every time. I get a frosty, you know, Slurpee, and then a couple packs of cards for like $1. Yeah, and I never ever pulled one. Baseball field had them. Luke's baseball field had all kinds of cards. I remember buying Score and pulling the big heads and thinking I was like the top dog. And then when those came out, I was like, oh, let's shoot for one of those. And I never pulled an Elite out of any kind of pack.
No. And they were on the cover. They were in Beckett and everything, and you just like drool over them. Yeah.
Yep.
I might have one to show off. So.
All right, go for it.
I'll do my top 10 again.
Yeah, go for it.
No particular order here, but I have the 96 Leaf. This is the Lumberjacks, the black. These were numbered to 500. There.
And again, low number for back then.
They the base version you saw was out of 5,000, but they're printed on maple wood, so it's just kind of cool, you know. And they don't come up often, and there's usually a ton of traffic on them. So I was happy to get that when I did. You're going to see a couple of Metal Universe because I really like that product.
Yeah.
This is from 97 Metal Universe. This is the Mother Lode.
Yeah.
With all the etching and the die cut, the silver foil. These cards are really cool. They're 1 in 288 packs. So it's, you know, probably their case hit at the time.
Yeah, but I'm sure. It's crazy how it fits perfectly in the mag too. Like
that one was a little sketchy putting it in. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody mentioned this earlier. This is again from Metal Universe. This one's 99 though. This is the linchpins. You're not gonna be able to see it, but if I had a light, let me see if I can get a light.
They're all that good. If that's what you want. There you go. Yeah, pinholes, linchpins.
But that's one of my favorite cars. I was super psyched when I got that one. This is a popular one. A lot of people like it. It's the 99 Ultra Diamond Producers.
Oh, those are beautiful cards.
So you're acetate, you're embossed, and then you have that rainbow kind of foil in there. Yep. The linchpin was 1 in 360, and this is 1 in 288.
Yeah.
Packs. So
yeah.
Let's see here. This is another one of my favorite ones. The Ultra Diamond Immortals.
Yeah.
Embossed and all the etching, and this card is just beautiful. They were only available in Series 2. Right. They were like 1 in 412 hobby, and they were like 1 in 288. Sorry, 1 in 288 hobby and 1 in 4 something.
I was going to say the more is than a retail, yeah.
Yeah, they did that back then. So I think this is the card we were talking about.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
The Elite. So incidentally, I don't know if you remember this, but I bought this with you when we were at that Spring Training Spectacular show.
Yeah, down in Palmetto.
Yeah, down in Palmetto, the first one we went to, numbered out.
That was the big purchase.
But this was a Griffey goal for me, getting this one.
And I remember what you paid for it, and that now,
yeah,
I was like feeling candy for a baby.
You know why it's that? Because this card has like a lot more memories too. This was the last card show we did before COVID hit. I mean, it was like February, and then like the next week, you know, all hell broke loose. So that's kind of crazy. Here's another card that's really popular: 97 Ultra. This is the starring rolls.
Yeah, those are nice.
Acetate.
And that's a hard one to get a 9
they're
on.
1 in 288. They were hobby exclusive, but they're way more expensive than 1 in 288. There's just a lot of traffic on these. People love this card, so I was lucky I got one I did.
And that's a hot checklist too on that one.
This is my favorite Griffey. 96 Pinnacle Skylines.
I want the Mo of that so bad.
I have the Mo, man. I have one. Series 2 Jumbo exclusive. They're not rare. Like if you think about it, they're like 1 in 28 jumbo packs. It must have been hard to find jumbo packs because these command big money in the secondary market. I just like the design of the card. So clean with the skyline and then that kind of rainbow foil up top. Those cards.
Was the jumbos, were those 28 in a box?
I don't know. I don't know. They actually had something called a super pack that year as well, and they were 1 in 50 super packs. So I'm not exactly, sure.
Yeah.
But, this is probably my most expensive single Griffey. It's the 96 finest gold refractor.
I think I put it away. I have the one Jose Canseco in a Red Sox uniform.
Nice. At least he's in a Sox uniform. But yeah, they were 1 in 288 packs, but this one still has the peel on it. I actually did a big trade to get that one. And
would you get the grade on that one? 9?
Yeah.
Seems like it's automatically a 9 with the peel on.
With the peel, yeah. And this is just kind of like I just really like this card, 99 Topps Chrome, the Lords of the Diamond refractor.
Yep. There's 3 versions of that.
Yeah, there was the base tops, the chrome, and then the refractor, right?
Yeah. And a lot of people think it's just the chrome and refractor, but there's the base tops.
Yeah, those were 1 in 24 packs, those refractors. But I think the Lords of the Diamond had a pretty big checklist. So if I remember,
I think it was 20, something like that.
Yeah, could have been. And Nomar's in it. So
I got all 3 of the Nomars. I should have pulled that one off.
Absolutely, man. That was my top 10-ish. Yeah.
All right. Looking back at this, I want to talk about some rare inserts. Rare / ones that don't get a whole lot of love. One of the first ones that don't get a lot of love, and I texted this to him last night because he told me he wasn't going to be able to be on. Eric, those back pages. You know how he is about etching.
Oh, the Matrix.
This is the Topps Matrix, and the amount of etching on this thing is just insane.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of love with these. And this was also from you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I stumbled across like a ton of Movons one day.
I've never seen that. And I mean, you can kind of see it from this far back. When you're this far
hard up close, yeah. The Griffey, he's like sliding head first into the bag, like getting back from probably a tag or something. So this is one of those cards that doesn't get a tremendous amount of love. The Pinnacle,
the pace. Inside.
I think it's keeping the pace.
Keeping the pace.
Yeah, it's a beautiful card.
That thing has got a lot of shine on it.
Oh yeah.
And somebody mentioned earlier Fleer Ultra. I can't remember who it was, but can we go back to a day when this is the inserts that you could get out of Fleer Ultra packs?
I'd be stoked to hear that. The All-Star, yeah.
Award winners. And there's gold medallions of these. I mean, I want to go back to those days, Send me back.
I don't know if I pulled them out. You know a lot about this one. This Fleer here. Oh, the Power Brokers is cool.
Which one is that? Is that the
So can you see the stars?
7?
There's like a short print variation where the Fleer actually ran out of the foil to make the stars, and they released them, and some without the stars. That's the one I'm looking for. They're hard to come by.
Yeah, the Power Brokers, man, and that's a beautiful card.
Yeah, it is.
And then we got, of course, the black gold.
I like the Topps black gold, especially the first year.
This one, you look at it and it's a normal insert.
Oh, is that the Pulsar?
That's the Pulsar. So you see around the number there, it says Pulsars.
Beautiful.
So they have a base one that doesn't have the
rainbow foil kind of.
Rainbow foil on it, yeah. It still has the stars, but they're the rainbow behind it. The refractor style.
See, there's my diamond cuts of Griffey.
Oh, yeah. You're getting better lighting on that one than I did.
Those cards are a little bit thicker than a standard card, too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, the top 30.
Yep,
yeah, I thought I had a Griffey. Apparently, I didn't.
Remember
these two?
The glow in the dark.
This is the glow in the dark.
Oh, that's sick.
So there are embossed seams on the side, and there's a standard version which is white, and people try and sell it as the glowing. It's not. This one actually glows in the dark, and it legit works. So it's pretty cool technology.
I love that. Let's see if I'm just looking at the inserts. Show a couple that you like, the ones that you got out.
What about this
Oh,
clear the
man.
magnetic field? Anybody who likes 90 cards, please go buy this card. It is cheap and it's ridiculous. It really is. Just the technology on it just pops, and even the Griffies probably can be had for less than $20 now. That was
Yeah,
like a
actually,
card. That was a dollar box card.
yeah, you need to go get one for real. And this is a perfect question because I just had this in my hand.
There it
This
is.
is Lovon Refractor.
93 finest.
Finest. That is the only one I have of any player. Simple on the back. Doesn't say refractor at all on it. But you can definitely tell with the shine. And it's
That's
graded.
a beautiful card.
That's the only one I got. And I also wanted to get a little bit into just show a couple more real quick, and then I want to get into one of them. There's the other top gold.
Yeah, I love
that. And this one's I think Silver Jackified just did a video on him buying up one of those. And then I already showed the Elite.
Do
Underrated.
you have one of these, Jay? Do you have one of these? They're called cheap seats, and it's like an old school seat, and you would actually have to fold this down to show the image of Griffey. I never did, but
is that the 99 or 98 EX?
I think so. Yeah, EX 2000. Mm-hmm. It's like 98 or 99 EX 2000.
This one right here. Oh, I love those hot gloves. I got a hot glove Bonds, but not that year. It's the year that it's all gold.
Yes, the year after that. Yeah.
This one's a simple looking card. There's 4 different versions, I believe. They're all numbered except for the base. This one's numbered to 50.
Yeah,
so it's
what are they? Single, double, triple home run?
Yeah. The home run is the 1 of 1.
That's a beautiful. Those cards are cool. I like those cards.
Cool. I got that from Greg from Essential Credentials. This is the. I just looked up the odds on this. I can't remember what it was.
Is that the Atomic?
The Atomic with Pablo Ozuna.
Yeah.
And again, you can see it there by the numbering. It says Atomic Refractor, and then they have the refractor version, which I have that one also. But I wanted to get into Crusades, right?
Crusades. Can't talk about 90s without them, right?
So these are my Mo's.
It's awesome.
The purple's in the middle. When you look at them, first glance, same card, right? And if we go big screen one hand, see if I can get my hands right. So the same card, right? Nothing different about them.
Which one's the back door? Which one? There it is.
This one right here is the back door.
Nice.
So these rotated right. So you got the numbering, one on with the sticker on it right here. That's the normal one, and then the back door is the XXX. It's technically considered a executive proof, and the story with those is, there's 1 to 3 of each player that's said to be out on in the market. I've only ever seen one of that, and I've only ever seen one of this, and this is the backdoor or executive proof red number to 25. It's the only red I own of either player. I still think maybe one of these, two or three of the greens and 2 or 3 of the purples may be out there. This is just a regular green. But when you're out looking and you see it at a show or whatever, always flip these over. There's 2 types of Crusades. There's the Call to Arms, and then there's the other version. I don't have one to show you. Well, yeah, I do. Sorry, the Nomar's that way. That's the typical Crusade that you see a lot of.
Yep.
And then the Call to Arms. Some players have both. Some players don't have both. I believe Mo and Ricky Henderson are one of the ones that are in that list that don't have both, or that do have both. I'd have to go back through it again. But always turn them over, because the numbering on the back of here will still look like the XX or triple X if it's a back door.
Yeah, because what had happened, right? They went bankrupt just before some of them got released, and they were ordered to destroy them. And
Yep, and they didn't.
Got out.
And from what I hear, some of them were given like full on like stacks of cards to go ahead and get rid of, but a lot of the people kept them. And
I want to say that a Griffey red or a Griffey purple just sold recently was like 22K.
I think it was the purple. I think I know which one the one you're talking about. Yeah.
I'll never own that Griffey. See, that's why I hunt for the ones that are in my price range.
Sick to know that I paid. I just put them away and can't even find them. For both of these, both the executives, $100.
Yeah, you can't beat that. You can't beat
that. Maybe might have been 150, but still, those are
very low.
Triple that.
You'd never see the red again. That would be it.
And they're going to sit in my box because it's my collection. You know what I mean? It's just nice that I was able to get something at a great deal.
Absolutely.
All right, go ahead with your other question there, Mike.
Yeah. You kind of alluded to it already, but I'm going to switch the question up so you don't get a question because you kind of gave the other one away at that. What manufacturer was responsible for bringing acetate into the sports card world?
That's a good one.
And it's not one you'd normally kind of think about, but then we'll be like, oh my God, yes. And I'm going to give away this card to go with that. So
I got one answer so far. Bill was the first one with Fleer. Ray said SP.
Nope.
Grant Gaskell said Leaf. We got a Pinnacle, a Skybox, a Fleer Ultra, Pacific.
Think older.
Classic.
Early.
I know which one you're going with.
Blink Scott got it. It's classic.
It's classic.
I think it was like 92 classic or something. A-Rod was in it. Yep. So Blink Scott. That's coming in, man.
Jason, I gotta come on here because you're talking 90s inserts, and I got me this is a Pudge hard hats, right?
Hard hats.
But it's the executive version.
Oh, he has an executive.
Nice. 5,000, yeah.
And it says on this flip, it says 97 Studio Yvonne Rodriguez hard hats executive master set edition. So that's what they call them, but these are sweet. The hard hats.
They are cool.
Did you panic run to that bottom drawer there and get that out? Is that why you left that mess?
It came out right out of there. So I was like, ooh, I have an executive to show him.
Yeah, that's awesome. Absolutely.
Those were always fun to collect or try to find. Good luck finding them, especially now.
Yeah, you're not going to find
Griffey
out there and hearing about them.
All right, you got like 2 to 3 minutes left, so I'll let you finish up. Sorry to interrupt. I just thought you'd like it because it's 90s insert.
Yeah, buddy. We got
we'll rip through, right?
Yeah. So who got that one?
Spring Fling right here. This is the Rubies, Star Rubies to 50.
Yeah.
Belmar.
Yep.
Those are cool cards.
I got one more question as he's flipping through those. Oh, there it is.
So I wrote it down just because this is 98 Upper Deck Retro. This is the Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
These are really nice cards. These are serial number to 50.
Yep.
Sorry, man. Go for your question.
You're good. This is what I'm giving away. This is the
the Naturals.
Naturals, and this is the 94. Comes with the little serial number, and that's the set there. It's the complete set, little felt box. What year was the first relic card? What year and set was the first relic card? You don't have to get the name of the relic card, but just the company and the year. Ooh, that was that you guys don't count for doing that.
Come on, that was a softball, man. That was easy. I had to put it in there.
It looks like was it Bink? That was quick. It was either Bink or Adam's Card Closet. It was 97 UD Game Jersey was the name of it. Game Jersey it actually said it on there.
Another Griffey I will never own.
Yeah, same. I won't own any of them. Even the Gwyn, the earliest Gwyn.
Somebody mentioned this earlier.
Oh, that was me. Yeah, sorry.
That's the finest, the man refractor. This thing's ridiculous.
I actually had Dylan in there for. I mean, we all know that he meant the Griff. I mean, You did say set and year, and So he didn't do either one. The first one that gave both was Adam's card closet. So it's up to you, Jason, how you want to do that. The first
We'll
one
go
both.
Yeah, I wanted the year too. I did say that. So we'll go with Adam's card closet with the natural set. I'm gonna write that down. And I got one more thing. And I just told Mike that this Sticks and Seams this last night. I had a great idea. I've been holding on to this since 2020.
Good luck.
It's preferred. You can get drawing a big old blank now. Precious metals.
Pull a platinum.
Oh man, would that be sick or what? Do it here on the live. Let's see if I can. If you've never seen it, this is how they come, each one. You can get executive, grandstand. All right, we got a Charles Johnson. See how it says grandstand down here in the bottom? There's different versions of that. Oh wow.
Did you get some?
I don't think it's we got Jimmy Key. We got Preferred Power. Oh, I did get a field box, and Mike is gonna be jealous.
No,
Preferred
so he pulls in Griffey.
Not you, Mike, the other Mike.
All right.
Here's one for Bill. This is a good pack. This is the one though. And these never have great corners, so the corners are a little dinged on the bottom. But this is a field box, and it's gold. Pudge Rodriguez.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
You can
So-
just send that to me.
Yeah, I got a stack here for you already. But yeah, that's a good pack because you're not supposed to get two of these Preferred Powers in one pack. So that's the second one I've opened. But that's pretty cool. I like these. But I figured to give it a shot and see if we could make some magic on the live stream.
Why not?
But Bill, the Hall of Fame, you'll be getting that Maddox if you need it, the Preferred Power. I do have one more question for you before we got to sign off. We got like, I don't know, maybe I think you said 2 minutes or something like that. But P.S., these come in three different. There's silver, gold, and green. The green's not numbered. The silver and the gold will be numbered to $9.99, and I think $5.99 or something like that, or $4.99. So these 10s are actually collectible. I have the Big Mac green one. So, Mike, I do have a question for you. Little softball question. When did Bowman Chrome start?
Oh, geez. Bowman Chrome 92. 96?
Oh, close. 97.
97. There you go. Yeah.
Ray from Philly just asked about Brilliance.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful cards. I don't have 24 karat gold.
I
Yeah.
have 24 karat of him. But we gotta finish up real quick. Thank you guys for hopping on here and watching this and watching our little 90s show. We all love 90s, and we all love the inserts from back in the day, part of our childhood. But thank you for the donations. I don't know how many we got up to, but I think it was like 120, something like that. And
In Scott.
yeah, it might have been more than that. Mike, do you know how much we did?
He might have had to jump on the other one.
That's true. So, all right. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you all.
Have a good one. See ya.